Hello students, I am K.V. Srinivasava. I will teach you English grammar. The topic of today is syntax. Syntax is such a comprehensive topic which covers 70 to 75% of English grammar. In other words, I can say that syntax is a pivot around which all the grammar revolves. So before going to understand syntax, we have to study 8 parts of speech, 3 double parts of speech, and some general rules. So we will take all parts of speech one by one. Before switching over to the parts of speech, here are some definitions of syntax. Syntax is an arrangement of words into phrases and of phrases into sentences. Second definition, I can say the correct arrangement of words in a sentence is called syntax. Another way of defining syntax is every word in a sentence has a certain place and its use. So to arrange and put the words in its proper place according to their function is known syntax. Syntax is a topic of detailed study. It contains 8 parts of speech and 3 double parts of speech and some general rules. So to explain syntax, it will be better to have elaborated knowledge of all the parts of speech and double parts of speech. First of all, we are going to take syntax of noun. Some nouns are singular in appearance, but their meaning is plural. Plural verb is used for them, such as people, cattle, poultry, gentry, police, military, public, etc. Letter S is not used after them. For example, cattle are grazing in the field. Not cattles. Cattles is an incorrect use of the word. The gentry of this town are not invited. Is not invited will be incorrect use of the word. Similarly, the people of America are rich. Again, peoples will be an incorrect use. Second point, some nouns do not have their plural forms. They are used in singular form only, such as scenery, furniture, information, poetry, advice, alphabet, mischief, offspring, news, luggage, hair, bread. Some examples are there. The scenery of Kashmir is beautiful. Sceneries will be incorrect use. The old furniture was disposed of. Furnitures will not be used. His information is wrong. Again, informations will be incorrect. If you want to express these words in its plural form, we can write them like this, such as articles of furniture, loaves of bread, pieces of advice, or pieces of information. acts of mischief. So in this way we can use these words in its plural form. The third rule of noun is some nouns are used in plural forms only. They are never used in singular form, such as spectacles, scissors, tongs, arms, riches, trousers, thanks. Some of the words are there which has got two forks, two organs, two things to make them one unit. For example, if we take spectacles, spectacles have got two glasses. Similarly, scissors has got two, and the tongs also have got two arms. Trousers. So these words are always used in their plural forms. For example, her spectacles are very beautiful. Spectacles takes the word are because they are used in plural form. Riches have wings. Riches have wings. Riches is meaning of the wealth, property, money, whatsoever. Alms were given to the beggar. Alms, those who are begging some, and whatever is given to them is known as alms. My scissors are very sharp. So these words are followed by the plural verb. It means they are used in plural sense. Note, some diseases and the name of games and sports are used in singular number only, though they appears to be plural, such as the mumps is an infectious disease. Mumps is a disease of lower jaw and throat. So they are always used in plural. Similarly, the measles has broken out in the city. Measles is the disease of the chickenpox family. Gymnastics is not given enough importance in India. Gymnastics is a game. Billiards is not popular in our country. Billiards is also a game which is played on a table and with a ball. Some nouns are plural in appearance, but they are always used in singular form. Another rule of noun is that the nouns are looks as if they are plural, but they are always used in singular form. Such as there are some subjects: civics, physics, economics, mechanics, mathematics, innings, news, and wages. Wages of sin is death. The wages of sin is death. Hamesha, this wages has been used as singular, though it appears to be plural. Rule. Another rule is there for the news. The news you bring is very encouraging. News looks as if it is plural, but it is followed by the singular verb is. Similarly, mathematics is a dull subject. Rule is there, singular verb is used with the name of the country or with the title. Rule is there that if there is a country which has got a plural in meaning, but only singular verb will be used, such as United States of America, because its States verb is there. America is a country which is a combination of various states, but for that only singular verb will be used. United States of America is a great country. Similarly, Arabian Nights is a popular book. Arabian Nights is a very popular book. So many films, episodes, and telecasts have been made on that particular book. Next rule is that it's a very important rule. Abstract noun and material nouns are used in singular forms only, such as copper, kindness, tin, anger, sympathy, water, milk, iron, wheat, brick, stone. So there are so many words, but they are either in abstract form, abstract noun, or they are in material noun. So their example is, my sympathy is always with the poor, not sympathies. Sympathies will be an incorrect use. In the same way, wheat is grown in India in a large quantity, not beets. This house is made of brick and stone. Bricks and stone will be an incorrect use. Next rule, whenever any noun functions as adjective in a compound word, it is always used in singular form. Compound word is a group of words which gives a meaning of single noun, such as he gave me a 5 rupee note. Here, 5 rupee note, this noun is working as an adjective, but it is still a noun. So, 5 rupee is used, not rupees. If you use rupees, it will be an incorrect use of the word. And in the same way, my brother ran a 5-mile race. Because A is written, so it will not be 5 miles. A 5-mile race will be a correct use. Some nouns remain the same in their singular and plural forms. There are certain nouns which remain the same, but they are used differently in singular form and in plural form, such as sheep is grazing. If the sheep is grazing is used, it means one sheep is grazing. It is a singular form. And if we write a sentence, many sheep are grazing, it means sheep is used for more than one sheep, means plural form is there. Third one, the deer was running in the forest. It is singular use of deer because one deer is there. And if we write a sentence, the deer are sitting in the field, it means more than one deer are sitting. So plural verb is used. So deer, sheep are used in the same manner, whether they are used in singular form or in plural form. If there is any number written before the score, 100,000, dozen, these are the words which expresses or reflects the actual number of. Score is 20, 100, 1000, dozen, 12. S, letter S is not used in the end. Letter S is not added in the end of these words to make plural, such as I bought 3 dozen mangoes. Here, if we write 3 dozen, it will be an incorrect use. Similarly, my father gave me 500 rupees. Here, if you write 500s, it will be wrong. Note, if the number is not written before, if these words are not followed by a number prefix, then S can be added, such as hundreds of rupees were spent. Because hundreds, before 100, there is no number. That's why this 100 has been used as hundreds. It is a correct use. In the same way, thousands of persons gathered there and dozens of seats are vacant. Dozens of seats are vacant because they are in plural form or their S has been added after them because they are not having any word which depicts number before them. That's why they are in plural form. Next rule, for common gender noun, such as cook, teacher, doctor, student, friend, the masculine pronoun is used. If a common noun is there and the pronoun is supported in the sentence or in the second clause of the sentence, then it will always be in a masculine pronoun, such as the physics teacher Pankaj Yadav ordered the students to show him their homework, not her. Masculine pronoun is used for it. My cook, cook may be lady or male cook, but here the sentence you see, my cook is expert in cooking non-veg dish. He cooks mutton very well. Here pronoun she is not used. So this is the rule of syntax. If there is any common gender, the masculine pronoun will be followed for that particular common gender. Next rule, there are certain words which are used in their singular as well as in their plural form, such as means, pains, wages. For example, every means has been tried. Every means has been tried. He achieved success by using unfair means. Now we will see the pains word is used once again in its plural form. The great pains were taken to avoid war, and the wages of sin is death. Here, singular form of wages is used, and in other sentence, the wages are 100 rupees a week. So I have seen these words are used singular and plural forms. Now we are coming to the nouns of possessive case. These are the nouns which shows that particular thing is under the possession of noun. So to depict or express the possessive case, apostrophe s is used. But use of apostrophe s differs in various forms. If the singular noun is there, so their possessive form s is suffixed and a comma is written before s. For example, the cow's tail is very long. Sohan's pen has been lost. In Hindi, cow की पूंछ, Sohan का pen. So it clears the meaning. Ka ki ke means the possession of noun. But if it is in plural form, s is added, but comma is written after s. In the singular form, comma is written before s, but in the plural noun, comma is written just after s. You can see the girls' school, comma is written after girls. The boys' school, comma should be written after s. It is wrongly written. Boys' book, the girls' school. And if the noun is non-living subject, then we will use apostrophe like the singular noun. Just as, because we are personifying the subject. Nature's law, nature though it is a non-living subject, but it has been personified. That's why it has been written in the same way as we wrote it in the singular noun form. If nouns are expressing time, space, or weight, they will also be written in the same manner. A day's march, a pound's weight, a meter's length. But though they are non-living creatures, non-living subjects, but they have been personified to some extent. Some known phrases also written in the same way as we were writing singular nouns. At his finger's end, at arm's length, and if they are plural, we will write in the same way: women's club, children's library, men's wear. If singular noun, there are two singular nouns in a particular sentence, and a particular thing belongs to both of them, then the apostrophe s will be used in the last, after the last noun. In this example, Sita and Sarlaj school is very far. In this sentence, school belongs to both Sita and Sarlaj. In another example, Mohan's and Sohan's slates are very costly. In this sentence, both slates are different. One slate belongs to Mohan, the other slate belongs to Sohan. Therefore, after Mohan and after Sohan, apostrophe s are used because they are having different slates. The daughter of my mother's brother. Another possessive pronoun is, a possessive noun case is that if there are two nouns which are possessed by a single noun, then one noun will be covered with of. उसमें का अर्थ एक बार ऑफ से लिया जाएगा और एक बार apostrophe s. See the example, the daughter of my mother's brother. It will be a wrong use if I write my mother's brother's daughter. Two apostrophe will not be used in this case. In this case, one of will be used. The daughter of my master, मेरे मालिक की पुत्री का भाई. One ka is for apostrophe s and one ka is for of. Here are certain nouns which have got the different meanings in their singular and as well as in their plural form. If we make them plural, their meaning is differed, such as abuse. In Hindi it is gali, but if we add s, in Hindi its meaning is buraiyan. Similarly, alphabet, Vardamala, if we write alphabets, bhashaएं. Advice as a noun is salah, but advices in its plural form becomes suchna. Compass in its singular form means matra, and compasses एक यंत्र है which is used in physics and for the navigators. Good is an adjective, अच्छा, but if we make them plural, it becomes noun. व्यापारिक वस्तुएं या व्यापारिक माल. Iron is लोहा in singular form. Irons, zanjeer in its plural form. Issue is santan, and if we issues make it plural, then it becomes Parinam and Vishay. Physic means Dawa, and if we make it plural, it becomes a subject, Bhautik Vigyan. Return is Vapsi, ya Vapas, and if you write returns, it becomes Hisab Kitab accounting. Force, Bal, forces, Seda. Manner, Tarika, manners, Acharan. And finally, wood means lakdi and woods means forest or jungle. So this is some finer points regarding the syntax of noun. So we have covered all the things in syntax of noun. This is all for today's lecture. If you have any doubt, please you may ask. Tomorrow we shall take up another parts of speech, that is pronoun. Thank you all.